And we're here. We're here for the P Valley reaction and review. And I didn't do it last week.
That's
What?
my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh
Let
no,
me tell
you wasn't. You was not feeling well.
I
That's
was
fine.
sick. Right. And I said,
Right.
D, let me tell y'all how I did a real one. I said, D, you might have to go on. First of all, my voice was going. So I was like, you might have to go on without me. You gonna have to do it without me. And he was like, no, we started this thing together. We're gonna finish this thing together. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So
Yeah. I felt bad not doing it without you. It's hot in here, but my hair all messed up, so I'm not taking this do rag off. I'm a sweat. But anyway, this is our reaction review of P Valley season 2, episode 4 and 5. So you get a 2 for 1 today. Chloe, how you doing?
I'm okay. I got a sinus headache. I got
It's
a
oh
sinus.
wow.
Yeah, it's bothering. I'm still stuffy. I'm still congested. I'm still going through whatever's happening or whatever. Oh, right. We gotta use our stripper names because
I forgot what mine was. I
it's
think I
Miss
changed.
Peaches and Cream. Shakira
That's
said she
you.
Miss Peaches and Cream. I'm Bunny. I forgot. I remember I'm Bunny.
You're Bunny.
Yeah.
I came up with one the other day and somebody liked it. I forgot what
Because
it was.
you forgot?
I think it was Slinky because I'll be up and down on the pole. No, I wish I need to learn how to do that.
Slinky. Okay, okay,
Slinky.
Slinky.
I mean, y'all
Bunny.
calling yourself roulette and whisper. That is boring to me.
Well, Whisper is
Cause she be whispering to ghosts. That's why now that I know why they call her whisperer. Cause she's a damn ghost whisperer.
she's something.
Crazy.
All
She's
right, so y'all. So when y'all come in, you gotta put your stripper name in the
put
chat
your stripper name in the
and
chat.
let us know what's your stripper
Right.
name. Okay.
And tip us with some likes.
Exactly. Like
Tip
the
us with
video.
some likes. So
Like that.
last week was episode. No, continue. What you were saying?
No, I just said like. That's it.
Like as you come in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and or fun scribe as one of my anyway whatever. Uh, so episode 4 was called Demetrius, and it was a let me tell you like both of these episodes gave you a lot, and it's like Katari, what's her name? Katari, the girl that wrote it. That's her name. That's why I
I
have
don't know her
Katari
name.
girl. Like what's going on with these episodes?
She on to something.
She's on to something. But shout outs to her co-writer. He used to I don't know if you ever watched Noah's Ark.
The movie?
It's just well, it was a show, then they did a movie. I saw the movie. I don't remember much about it.
I didn't see no show. I mean, I didn't know it was a show. I saw a movie. No, it was art.
It was a
I don't
not
think
the
I
one in the
was.
Bible.
Oh, then no.
It was like it's kind of like the black gay version of Golden Girls.
Oh,
I think it's on YouTube. I'm gonna send you like one. I think you will like it. But he's the guy that wrote. I think he wrote that. He co-wrote P Valley too. So a lot of his stuff. Um, First, I actually before we do the episode, really quick, I want to address what's this man's name, the little Duval thing, sir. So if you guys don't know, Little Duval got on Beyonce and Rihanna's good old internet and said that P Valley's basically loosely saying what he said. P Valley doing too much. He don't need to be seen all that da 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 da.
mm-hmm.
Sir, you could go lay. We don't care. When's the last time you did a comedy? Whatever. Exactly. We don't care.
I did see someone say. I think he responded right, and he was like, "I'm gonna show as much peen as I show."
Right. The same code. But you know what it is too. I'll be honest, and I think I told you this. I didn't care for the love scene like that either. But if y'all want to show whatever y'all want to show, I don't care.
To be honest, all of it. I don't. Sex scenes on TV shows make me crazy.
I don't like it.
If I'm watching sex scenes, it's like gonna have to be like porn because I don't want to actually go. Like when I'm watching TV, I'm watching TV, and my daughter be walking in randomly, and it make me feel
That
awkward.
yeah, I get what you
Like
mean.
I don't like the sex scenes in certain shows because it's like
Hmm.
like it's too much. It's I don't know. It made me feel uncomfortable in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see like if people were just uncomfortable with the scenes overall,
Mm-hmm.
but last week's episode was really it
It
was
had 3 sex and y'all wasn't uncomfortable seeing that man's penis in your face when Andre's wife was.
oh right, it was three. She was giving she was cheating on him, and then Mercedes and the
Now that
wife.
was sexy. Y'all could have kept. Now that was I. Here's the thing. The reason why I didn't really care for Big Teak and Little Murder, it didn't seem authentic to me.
I actually had to like fast forward through it because my daughter walked in and my husband walked in, and I know they both would have been like, "What the hell?"
Right.
So I was like, I didn't get graphic detail version of it.
I don't even.
I
To me,
got
wasn't
quick.
that? To me,
Pop.
it wasn't even graphic. It was like regular HBO sex.
Yeah, I felt like the lesbian scene was too, because they
To me,
were
that was a little bit more to me.
really. Because I feel like I
Well,
mean, we didn't really see much. We just saw more facial expressions than anything.
you're right. What was the most was the because they showed Sir's thing, and shout outs to him because I don't know if he still does. He used to live in New York and he used to do a lot of web series and he used to create them on his own. And he was last year he was on Raising Canaan and now he's on P Valley. So kudos, I don't know his name, but kudos to that man because now he's on shows.
And he ran out the house with no clothes on, right?
He did. I
Didn't
don't.
see wait.
Andre didn't let him leave with no clothes on.
But why Andre mad when he was just sitting there holding on to Autumn for dear life?
Right, because men ain't shit.
Ain't you? But
Ain't shit.
I feel like when it comes to like the sex scenes and stuff like that, it's fair game. If you're gonna show men and women, women and men, women, do it all. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just do it all. I mean, it is what it is. That it's P Valley. What did y'all expect with a man who with Uncle Clifford? He's a man dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
Who
But you know what it is too? It's the male ego, or people don't want to see two masculine men.
is that what it was?
That's one of the things that it was too. Because little Duval, even though I don't think he's masculine, he's annoying as hell, but he's little Oompa Loompa. Um, I guess he sees himself as masculine. Him seeing two masculine men getting it on, he probably sees himself in it. But because with Uncle Clifford, nobody said anything.
Yeah.
But now sit with these two masculine guys. The only thing is that to me it didn't seem believable.
What didn't seem believable about the way it just happened?
No, just the actors themselves because they're both straight.
They some good actors. Cause
But
they
shout outs to the guy that plays Big T because he used to be, I don't know, nobody used to really watch this show, but I used to watch it. Um what's it called? Is it Zoe's Exceptional Playlist or something like that? It was a cute.
finding all these shows that nobody never heard
It
of.
was on NBC. You know what it is too. Sometimes, like if I'm on the train and I see the billboard, I'll be like, "Oh, that seems interesting." I'm a TV person. I like to give things a chance. Plus, Alex Noel, one of my favorite singers, was on it too. They go by they them,
Mm-hmm.
and they was on Glee. But he played one of the girls' love interest, and he was like a straight lace mixed guy. Like he was cool, but he was, and they did have an episode about him about his blackness on the
Mm-hmm.
episode, but he plays such a different character from P Valley. In P Valley, he's so raw and and in the other show, he was very much straight lace collar black person, and I gotta give him his clapation because he's doing a really good job as Big T. He's is such an opposite character to this character he played in this other show.
Yeah.
Which with all of y'all fake tattoos, because none of y'all ain't got all them goddamn tattoos.
Do you think that um um Murder and him were like hooking up before? Because something tells me that this isn't Lord Murder's like Uncle Clifford
No,
was not Lord Murder's first time around the block.
oh no. But remember in season 1, what's his name? Wardy. And we gonna talk about Mr. Wardy. Ooh, Wardy. Oh my god, I fell in love with Wardy. I fell in love with him this episode. But remember in season one, Wardy said, he's like, nigga, ooh, I didn't say that word, but he said,
Wait,
yo, I thought it was your first time.
she said I realized they had a thing when he wrote little rap when he was locked up.
See,
He
I
wrote
didn't catch all that.
Shakira. He wrote him. So they did have a thing before he went to jail.
I think so, but remember in season one, when Wardy had caught him and Uncle Clifford walking when they were going to murder night for the I think it was the second to last episode, and Wardy said, "Oh, I thought it was just one time." I don't know if he meant Uncle Clifford, or I don't know if he meant like in the past, but I don't think it's his first rodeo, because the way how he was talking to Uncle Clifford in the first season too.
It can't. The reason why I say that them two have done it before, because for them to wake up the next day and not act no type of way, like he was mad. Like who
He
Cliff?
was hurt.
He was like, who is Cliff?
He
But it
was
was like,
hurt.
you would imagine like if this was their first time that they both would have some type of feeling like,
Like weird reaction, like
yeah,
yo,
like did we
or like, oh, we
really?
never doing that again, or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah.
But they have such a great love, and the way how he now this seemed real. The way how he kissed him on his forehead,
But
it
it
did
went
look
straight
like
from forehead to like boom, turn around, take me down. I was
um,
like,
it,
that
it
no, it escalated fast, D. It escalated
not
fast.
really. It's just that
Maybe I fast forwarded fast.
you fast forwarded it fast. Exactly, you got up out of there like quick, but it did look like a term of endearment, but then it also looked like a term of endearment that you like somebody that you have some sort of relationship with. And I honestly say I didn't want them to be no, I didn't want it to happen. Maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Why didn't you want it to happen though?
Because I just want him to be with Uncle Clifford. I don't want nobody else in the mix.
Poor Clip don't even know what he up in. What he done got him.
And he hit him up at the end of the episode saying,
I hope you're okay.
yeah, of course. How convenient.
And now,
How
right.
convenient.
I'm like, timing. The timing is off
Right.
on every single thing.
But let's talk about the beginning of this episode, because Miss Mama's in the health department. I'ma cuss you out and I'ma be for you at the same time. Remember how it started off when Mama from the last season when she blew her settlement on the girls, and she passed out in the pink
Yeah.
and then ended up in the jail cell. So Mama's up in the pink, she having fun. She has the
Whisper put a
two
spell
masks
on
on.
her.
Huh?
Whisper put a spell on her.
That was a beautiful scene.
She
That
was
was
like,
gorgeous. It
"Whisper in
was
my eyes."
creepy, but it was beautiful. At the camera angle was amazing, and she took off her shield. Then when she went to the room and Toy took off her mask, and Toy, I'ma cuss you. I'ma cuss everybody out. Toy, close your goddamn mouth when you're sneezing.
She be sneezing on every fucking body.
Lauren, you should not have allowed them to take off your mask. Uncle Clifford, you should have sent Toy's ass home the first time she did a shh. So everybody is guilty.
But they be wilding every time she sneezes, so I don't understand why they keep
So
letting
send her home. Give her some chlorophyll or chlorocell or whatever it is. Give her some Tylenol and send her home. Why is she sneezing in this establishment? Listen, anybody that sneezes nowadays, I'll give them that.
See, you one of those people.
Yes.
No, you can't be one of those people. People get sick. I've been sick for 2 weeks. I took
that's great. Be sick in the house. Don't be sick at work.
I had to go to work too some of them days. But I work at a pharmacy, so I took like 3 or 4 tests every time I would go in just to make sure. But I'm just like, ugh, it's a mess. Hi, homie, 8724.
Talk to the people. I'll be back.
Kira said, oh, he never gave him no postcard. He didn't write him why he was in jail or nothing. I guess not. He ain't give him no play or anything. When the girl in the club said, ain't she the one that cheated on her husband with the mama? Right? Why she cheat on with with the mama? And she was like, "All right, I'm gonna put the fine down. I'm gonna put the fine down." And then what? First of all, if Rolette get into the fight with the other girl because
Oh, we gonna talk about roulette.
oh
But
yeah, because they know that she was giving out them juicy lips to people.
if
Okay,
I was around Toy, this would have been me.
what? Don't come back up here in your shenanigans. Every time you go off this screen and you come back, why you probably walk around New York with that on too, don't you?
No.
Extra.
I am.
Why
I
do
like.
you have that? Why do you have that? Look at you. Look at you. Wait, let me see that.
Huh?
Why do you have that? That's dope.
I buy things on the internet.
That look like some kinky stuff, but
Oh,
okay.
oh, I like circuit parties and I will talk about that after. 'Cause they're not. It's not necessarily bad, but that fight, that fight, extra is gorgeous
That's her name. Why do you know everybody's name? What's
because
happening?
I take time to learn about the little people.
Because I'm saying, like, I can't even learn the real cast name at some point or another, and you know
I'm tired of
everybody's
it's
name.
season 2 and we don't know who Gidget's name. Gidget.
Well, we know Gidget's name.
Now the
Yeah.
only person I realized everybody knows Duffy's name. I didn't know who that was. The white
Who's
man.
that?
The Gidget's white man. They know his name because he fine to them. Duffy was the white man.
Oh, the white man. That was that got a thing for roulette now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Losing
okay.
myself in here. Oof, Jesus. Why did
You
I
gonna
do
get
that?
some all that daggone Lysol craziness?
Why did you let me do that?
First of all, I didn't know you was about to come in there spraying the
I
Lysol.
know, my shenanigans. Oh my God. Harriet Foy saw our thing because I tagged her and she reposted it.
Who's that?
Patrice Woodbine.
Oh,
She reposted it and she was laughing.
she was.
And she added me on Instagram.
Why
She
you
was
didn't tag me?
I didn't.
You didn't. I don't know. You did
Oh, you
tag
know
me
what? I
in
didn't
it.
reposted it. No, I
Right,
didn't.
that's what I'm saying. You tagged me, but you didn't repost me in a tag.
Oh, I did repost it, but I didn't. Oh, I didn't add you.
Oh, that reviews it good too.
It did. I
It
hope
did. It did nice numbers.
it did. But
Yeah.
yeah, she reposted it. I was laughing. That was funny. I was like, she did not see this.
I'm glad you didn't tell me that. What
She
would you
did and she reposted it. I was like, oh my God. And she seems mad. She seems mad cool though. But I like the storyline of Roulette. They're giving her and she's just not a like a sideline character. They just introduce these people and don't have a storyline. And
Yeah.
I low key think they're doing that with Whisper in a way, but at the same time, no. But same thing with Gidget. It's like y'all just have Gidget there just to be the random white girl, and I don't like that.
She is on my nerves.
Um, there's crazier white characters in other shows that I hate more than her.
I don't think it's that she's crazy. I think it's like I think last episode rubbed me wrong with her. Like because
Because she didn't understand it. You know what? There's a reason why they put her in that position. She represented a lot of people that without melanin. Sorry to my people that are from the Caucasus Mountains. Um, those people that didn't understand blackness, and then
right.
Not Wardy. What was the other one? And Rome represented a lot of those uppity black people that was like very much, oh, he had to do something wrong.
Yeah, like last episode was a lot to unpack too.
It was a lot, and I love that they're taking a bit of real life, and that's what I like about shows like this and Pose. You gotta one day, Pose is over. It's only 3 seasons. One day when you have time, you gotta sit down and watch Pose. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
You gotta. It's really informational. It's really informational and all that. It's really good. But I like that they're fleshing out Roulette's character and they're doing it so quickly, but they're doing it very well. And
Yeah.
that moment between her and Big L, I really liked, and it even gave Big L's character more of a opening. We didn't know he had a daughter.
What do you mean when after he took her in the room after they was fighting?
Yeah, after he threw her little self on his shoulder, sit down. But he was talking to her like he would, like a girl, like a child. Sit down, and then
Uh-huh.
she was like, so that maybe he'll be like a father figure to her.
He give me pimp vibes, not father vibes.
No, well,
And then
yeah,
they
but
both
I don't
kind
think
of.
he would try to do anything with her.
I didn't say like do it to her. I said pimp
Oh,
vibes.
he give you uncle vibes. He do give you uncle at the barbecue vibes, but he also gives me like a father figure that he's gonna, stir her right in the same sense because he's old school. Big Al is old school.
Big L got a daughter.
Yeah.
D,
Yes.
recap the scene because I don't remember. That was a week ago.
Remember when she took him up? I think I even have it in my notes. When she took him up and he said, "You remind me of my daughter." I think I wrote it down here.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I didn't write it down, but I did write when Big L told her, he told her something that I thought was really dope. He said, "Be the finesser and not the finessed."
Mm.
I love. Ooh, that was good because remember he asked her what she was doing coming out that car the other night.
That far.
He said, "What were you and Eminem doing the other night?"
Uh-huh.
But she's right though. They're both right. Like, what was y'all doing?
They blackmailing each other now? Is that what's
Right.
happening?
Well,
I know.
maybe, but it was more like a don't ask me. I won't ask you if you don't ask me.
Pretty much. That's
Right.
exactly what it was. Pretty much.
Yeah, but we know that she has a brother, and he got killed by the cops.
Right. Did they do it? Because I remember when they went into the room, Uncle Cliff was like, "Y'all better get yourselves comfortable." And they was like, "It looked like somebody already did."
Who
Um,
did it?
remember the clothes was left in the room.
Oh, no, no, no! You know who? Because those are Autumn's clothes. So she's sleeping at the paint.
Oh, I thought they had did it because I thought Roulette and that dude when they was in the other room when she was crying about all the stuff going on and everything like that.
Like when she was talking to Duffy, it was like they both have a liking to each other, but I don't think that they did anything.
Okay.
I just think that she just opened up to him. Like, I really did like this episode.
And another thing about last episode, it was real creepy because like when Autumn was coming out to the club and she was coming to the door and they had like the silhouette of the man.
You saw his hat. I was watching it again. You saw his hat.
His hat. I'm trying to figure out if it's a ghost or if it's a real person at this point.
Or if it's not a ghost, or they may just what they could be doing is that it may be haunting them, not necessarily a ghost. Because what you saw too when Diamond came to help out in the paint, he saw a hand coming out. So I don't know if it was a ghost or I don't know if it's their mental.
Yeah. Autumn is trifling, Chloe. I knew she was planning. I knew she was planning to leave everyone high and dry and sell a pink.
But the funny thing is too,
sell the freaking
Mama,
pink.
you supposed to be so smart. You didn't check and see if Uncle Clifford old nosy self was listening, and the way how he was doing it, you could have seen them. How she didn't know? That was silly.
But we know. I think it's Montavious ghost, but the way that they showing the ghost is like realistic. It's not looking ghostly. He look different every time we see him.
It could be his ghost, or it could be that like them just recapping the situation. Are they? Because
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it again.
Doing it in that way.
Sell
I'll
the
take
pink.
it. Huh?
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it again. I've been saying it. Sell the pink.
Grandmother gonna get y'all. I love
we
me.
Getting offers. We getting offers. We already got $1 million. Come on now. Come on now.
I know, but she being sneaky.
That's
stupid.
No, but you want to know something? She not being that sneaky because remember when Uncle Clifford was in the room and he was like, when they was negotiating the percentage, how who was wrong, whatever. And Uncle Clifford was like, "That's 3 point something million, or something like that." And she was like, "Oh, I see you know your math," or whatever the case may be. Because Uncle Clifford, look, my thing is, they gonna lose it for free. They might as well sell it and get the money. Don't because like, come on, we could build a whole nother pain. This is ridiculous at this point.
That's what Autumn need. A shh.
I'm not mad at Order for One to sell it. I
I
just
am, because she is dirty, and I'm like, no, light skinned lady, no, no.
feel like it needs to be done.
But she wanted to sell the pink from the beginning. So if you wanted to sell the pink, you was a. But remember what Mercedes and Montavia said.
What
She's
my
an
say?
easy person to love, but she's an easier person to hate, and we don't like spray. Toy, you need to sneeze on her. Toy, sneeze on her.
But I don't know. But y'all know I don't really see it for Autumn anyway. But I
Lakeisha.
do feel like I really feel like selling the pink would be a good business move, because obviously they can't even afford to pay the fines. They can't afford to keep it. So
Because Uncle Clifford is bad with money.
he definitely is.
He is horrible with money. You don't see every time you look around, he got a nice suit on, a nice outfit.
Which is why I say sell it, because every year we're gonna be fighting for the pink. We don't want to fight for the pink every year.
The
Every year.
opening.
We're gonna have a reopening and a reopening.
But I think it's the principle, and I think the way how she went about it was very sneaky.
You know what? Also, the pink don't look as good on the inside, don't look as good on the outside as it do on the inside. Because you would think the pink was like real, like jumping from the looks of it from the inside, like when you see the scenes. But when you looking at it from the outside, you like, all that's happening up in here.
It be the lights, because when they not doing anything and they inside it be looking real weird in there, nasty. That change room is gross. That like it be smelling like Hennessy and benches and hedges in there. Mm-mm.
They need a whole new paint. Exactly, Dominique. They can buy a new club. They won't have to. Uncle Clifford can take his cut, buy a new club, and be done with all them.
Them ratchet black folk not gonna buy nothing. They gonna keep that paint, because the paint is just like them. Ratchet. I'm here for it. They look like they got bullet holes in their booty.
It's time to get rid of that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm with Autumn. Like, we could buy a new one. Like, nobody got for this. Every year we fighting for the pink, fighting for dear life to keep the pink alive. Child, we tired.
So Pastor Woodbine announcing that she gonna be the new mayor of Chuckalisa.
You better not come back. Here you go. The award for audacity this season goes to Andre's wife. How you gonna tell him where your mask is after he cheated, after he caught you cheating? No, she said, "Where's your mask?" Because the dude she was cheating with, she worked with, so they be together all the time. Okay, she told her husband, "Where's your mask?" Y'all, I'm at the point where I feel like
the blessings reside.
You get on my nerve. Our new mayor. Okay, our new mayor. Child, I'm about to mix up the shows and start talking about the Shy Child with the mayors and whatnot.
I have not even watched that yet, so
it's good. It's good.
It's good. It's so
but
much.
Andre's wife, Andre got the audacity to be upset when he was over there and trying to sneak and get Autumn every chance he get. Please. Right. She probably shouldn't have been giving no head down there or whatever.
Of course not. She over there chomp, yomp, slurp.
She probably was happy he was going away. You leaving this weekend? I bet.
And I didn't even like that scene because it was so cliche. Like, as soon as you heard her moaning, I'm like, oh Lord. I actually thought that she was pleasuring herself. I would have liked that better.
No, I thought that they was actually doing it. Why? How she was doing a lot of moaning to be giving head.
But how she? I can't say this out loud because I think there's children in here. How are you moaning?
I mean, you can, but I mean, she was doing a lot to hear her all the way down. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. She's gonna choke too. Anyway, so but I'll be honest. We don't need Andre or his wife. We don't need his wife. We don't really. She's not a necessary character in my opinion.
She's gone.
She
They just
doesn't.
have to add, depth to it so that he could go ahead and cheat with Autumn. So he'll go ahead and be with Autumn, and then she probably gonna try to run with him for mayor because he probably gonna run. She probably gonna try to be on the side.
I mean, they show something like I did like her in that red wig last for next week. Hey Volvo, what's up? But
how he knew she was gonna sell it. He act different when around Mercedes. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Dominique.
no.
No, what's up? Come on.
The reason why he was upset because she wanted to sell it from the beginning and they didn't know that.
But did she say she wanted to sell it from the beginning?
She said she told it to Andre. She didn't tell that to Uncle Clifford because he was being nosy. But the whole scene was just I'm like, how she don't see them?
So let me get this straight. Right, because they were sitting there right in the wind. So let me get this straight. So she came and found the little old pink, and decided that she was gonna play a stripper, save her money up to buy the club back after it's taken, to sell it. That was her plan. You really think that was her plan?
Well, that's what it sounded like. That's what she was kind of saying, and it's like
that don't even make sense though.
It really does not. Like I don't know, make it make sense. Sometimes
I think she wanted to save the pig, but then she realized that they want money for it, and since they want money for it, let's sell this. But we're not going to sell it for no less than what it's worth. Which is why she said, "Oh, you saying you will pay $1 million, just let me know that it's worth a lot more." And
you know what? You know what? It actually does make sense because if she bought it, because maybe she didn't care about the casino or whatever. But if maybe she was for the idea of the casino. But if she buys it, it could be in her favor. She could do whatever she wants with it. So maybe she did wanted to do something, but she's not trustworthy. The end of the story is that we don't trust you. Next story.
When they was in the office, he knew it. Mm-hmm.
He did, but he didn't know that she wanted to sell it from the beginning. That's why what he said.
I don't know. They confused. So, Mercedes.
I mean,
what happened? What happened?
Mississippi doing the lashes, and then she's realizing that she look a little lighter in the thing.
And she was like, why I look so
light, but she used a different word, but she basically said she said caramel something, but she did look lighter in the poster or whatever.
But sometimes the lighting to do that to you.
That too, but sometimes it be people making you lighter.
That part.
It be, but I still think she color struck. Well, then again, this week's episode showed a whole lot of.
Before we start talk about next week's episode, we definitely have to give a trigger warning to everybody, anyone.
No, that scared the sugar honey iced tea out of me. So, also we didn't talk about Mercedes. She going to Coach's house and it ended up being his wife.
His wife wanted some of that.
Some of that.
She wanted
you and that booty, trying to get you and that booty, girl. I've been shaking, making a move, and trying to get to you, and then don't.
Let's talk about how Mercedes walked in like, Coach.
There wasn't no coach over there at all. Exactly, no coach.
I am here, and then she was like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." And when she was trying to teach her how to twerk, I sat down. Come on now.
I don't know what they was doing, but it was funny. It was so
this is
hilarious.
I need to find the twerk muscle. Where's that? I gotta find it.
I don't know what a twerk muscle is. I go shimmy and shake, and everything starts to jiggle. So I guess that ain't no muscle. That's the fat.
I ain't got much back there to be jiggling. I gotta find it. I look like Coach Wife.
To the back. So whatever she was doing, but that was funny. That was funny.
And yeah, it
was interesting. And then she's still kind of talking to her crazy though. Oh, I can't believe I'm crying in front of a stripper. Well, why did you call her in the first place?
She had weird energy, right? For her to have called her over.
Cause she bougie. She highfalutin.
But did she call her? Okay, so I know she called her over because she wanted to, like, I probably. But why did she really call her over though? Did she call her over to like talk to her? Did she call
No, they
her over?
wanted to. She wanted some more of the Mercedes experience.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was, and it ended up being a what an experience it was. What an experience it was.
So I see people going back and forth on the internet saying that Mercedes looks sad that she left her money.
That could be. I think you know what I think it was. I don't think because I'm taking the money, but what it could have been is that it could have been maybe this woman just sees her as a whore, as just a sex worker, and maybe her just
And,
needing the money, right? Because
and
they
she
had sex. She got up, she saw this whole stack of money, which I'm keeping, but at the same time, it would be like, oh, I thought this meant something else. That's what it gave me.
yeah, but I don't know how I felt when I saw it though, because I didn't jump to that conclusion like everybody else did.
Mhm.
I thought maybe she was like, oh, another 10 bands.
No,
I
I think she kind of felt a
don't know.
certain way, like, damn, bitch, I ain't no whore. Like, I'll take the money, but nah, I didn't ask you for that.
So you think it's gonna be an ongoing thing?
Well, it's gonna be a sneaky thing. This is the thing, and if I have younger views, get out of here because I know people that are in couples that want to bring in somebody new, and 9 times out of 10, the person that they bring in, somebody's gonna like them more than the other one. That happens a lot. So if these two people want this person, they may end up getting together when this person is not there. That
So you
happens.
so you think that Mercedes and a wife gonna be sneaking around the husband's back?
Mess it up, mess it up, mercy. July 4th was yesterday. What is wrong with y'all? They
Coach
still
wife might just take Mercedes for himself herself. That's what it's seeming like.
right. They gonna me and Mercedes,
Got a thing
Mercedes,
going on.
Mercedes, gotta stay.
I don't.
I should have said me and Mrs. Coach. Me
But
and
I definitely
Mrs.
took a
Coach.
it definitely.
They gonna have a thing going on, and Coach not gonna like it, and something gonna happen.
And I feel like he low key might be abusive too.
See, that's the thing. If you do another abusive story, it's gonna be like, but we already have one. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see too much of that.
I know, but we're gonna see too much of everything. I feel like.
Don't come on, Couture. Don't act like Tyler Perry now. You have the same storyline. Yeah, I remember you, homie. It's my homie. But what else happened?
I can't remember last week. It's too far, and I was
It's
having
too
to
far
watch.
back. Oh, Big Teak blasting out and acting crazy and scaring the hell out of Keyshawn or PSAT. But
Yeah,
that's when it ended out to be that's how it ended up him and Little Murder ended up having a
but
loved one.
Dominique, I don't. How can you leak pictures of a stripper? I mean, I get it, but I don't think Mercedes will care. Like she's a stripper. They
Well,
see
isn't it NDA? She's not supposed to take pictures of her.
that's in the NDA.
Mm-hmm.
Where was all of this?
In the episode. That's why I tell you, I watch it twice. I watch it for my enjoyment first, and the second time I watch and I take notes. I stop it and I take notes.
Oh, okay. So she was taking pictures. So that's probably why Mercedes thought this was like a real personal. This wasn't our contract situation. This was just us doing us.
Yeah, right. That's maybe that's what it is. And the thing is, it could be sometimes the writers don't even know why they write certain things and just leave it for the subject of the imagination, which I love though.
Well, my subscribers don't have imagination. They want to go download and look for facts, Shakira. Okay, because they be in there talking about something. How old was the baby? What school? How old was they? I gotta go
Okay,
do
that's too much. Listen, y'all need to clock in. Clock in.
I'm a sprayer.
Shakira be like, let me go. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be like, girl. Okay. The NDA for the husband, not the wife. Okay. Right, because the wife was never in on the contract. I wonder what Coach will find out
But
about his wife taking
still
pictures
no
of
no no
Mercedes
pictures though.
and getting
And
that
she knew
Mercedes.
about it, and she the one that gave her the papers.
She is the one that gave her the papers, but she wasn't a part of the contract.
We don't know that. Did y'all sit down and read the whole thing?
Well, what we saying is, from what we know, she wasn't part of the contract.
Next topic.
Mercedes wanted to make sure she couldn't get sued like Nene Leakes. I did not break up a happy home.
I wonder when Coach will find out his in episode 8. Watch.
Not 8.
Are we getting 10 episodes? I hope so. It looked like it.
Yeah, we getting 10
Giving
episodes.
y'all giving us a lot.
They're giving us a whole
A
lot.
lot. What else happened in this?
Did we miss something from that week, y'all? We just trying to do a quick.
I think we covered most
of it.
How it ended off. I forgot how it ended off. Anyway, Keyshawn's episode because.
Okay, wait. Trigger warning: if you are triggered or have anxiety when it comes to the
Color?
R word.
Oh.
What else?
It was just abuse. It was very heavy. A lot of colorism. It was a lot in one. It was a lot of meat in that sandwich.
It's a lot. There's a lot of sensitive topics that we're about to discuss. So I'm just, warning everybody ahead of time because some people can't handle abuse. Some people get triggered by abuse conversations.
I mean, I'll say that I'm the kind of person that I don't like things involving rape. So when I watch the how the beginning of boom 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 and it tells you that this I saw the R word, I was like, oh Jesus. I don't know how I feel, and I paused. I said, I don't know how I feel about watching this so early in the morning.
Right, but it didn't go all the way, but it was close enough.
It wasn't all the way, but it was an attempted rape scene,
and it was too intense.
And I low-key knew he was going to try to do that to her.
No, I didn't. So
going back to last week's episode, the way how he was looking at her and the way how he was looking at Little Murder, and he knew. He knew. I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna say it later. He knew something was going on, and just the way how from season 1, the way how he was looking at her when they had that little business meeting with Murder and Mississippi and Woody and he told Woody he's not really checking for Murder. He's a dime a dozen. He was looking for her, but
see that's the thing. I didn't think that he would. I thought that he actually liked her. I did.
Oh, okay. He does like her.
In the beginning of this episode, I thought he was going to try to steal her money. I thought he was just.
It's a bit of both.
Over on her, like
it's a bit of both because then when he confronted her and and he wanted to have sexual relationships with her, and she said no, that's when all the she's a hoe and she's a this came out of his mouth.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into the big shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez,
the favorite
episode of Puerto Rican proper.
She said your stomach growling. Your stomach
growling. She did. Listen, I do like that song that they do it like it's my B-Day.
Do it
like it's your day. The music this season is amazing. Do it like it's my B-Day. Do it like it's my B-Day. But it was all I did like I was waiting for a backstory. I love when they do black backstories in shows.
Mm-hmm.
This was really good. They showed it was like a modern day version of Cinderella. And when I tell y'all, they had so many references of Cinderella. Even so, I had to rewatch it. I was like, because they had a midnight. They said midnight
Mhm.
when he was trying to get her when she refused his advances. He pulled off her shoe and she was running with one shoe on. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that. So she was
Because
running with one shoe.
yes, yes.
Oh.
Derek Diller, he was 35 in
So
high
again,
school.
with the stepmother, the two sisters,
Uh-huh. The fairy
the
godmother.
fairy godmother.
But the thing is, they mentioned Jocelyn being the fairy godmother, but even though he was not in this episode, I think of Uncle Clifford as her fairy godmother.
Yeah, but Uncle Clifford said she can't come back to the pink, so they can't use him.
That's what he said?
She's not welcome back at the pink.
Oh no, she not. But I'm saying like in the past.
Yeah, but they need the future because now we going through the story phase. Now she got her fairy godmother. She gonna bring her into the
Jocelyn ain't nobody fairy godmother. She's the evil queen.
to your Betty Granny.
Right, that was funny. She said, but but it was a lot of references. The ball.
The ball.
She didn't have she wasn't going to the ball. It was another thing too. It was some other reference with Cinderella, but I don't remember it. But it was a lot. And you had to really think and listen to what they was saying. Um but yeah.
Yeah.
Now, ain't he though? Now he is. Now he is.
Y'all are so y'all. Now he's so handsome. Okay.
Now.
Okay. Y'all what said last week? It was remember last time we was up there, everybody was like, oh no, what's his name? What's his name? Dude that just got killed. What the heck is his name?
Oh, he ain't shit, but he's
I know, but now we all on Woody. Woody, now we all on Woody. Okay. Woody.
Woody.
Now look, all right. So why did this episode? Okay, go ahead, because you was giving us the rundown.
The beginning, I think it was when she was at the club at the club in Atlanta with Jocelyn and that's Jessica Dime Piece. And shout out to Jessica Dime Piece because Mama is living. Ain't she with a baller now?
Yeah, she got her little basketball player and her baby. Is she living?
Go ahead, Jessica Dime Piece. No Lysol for you.
But can we talk about Jocelyn first of all coming out on that little old swingy? What the heck was that?
Looking like the fairy godmother, and Big T was like, she's flying. She's flying.
Why she looks? First of all, she was this low from the ground. The ground. This is her.
Right.
She was not flying. And then she didn't even work the pole.
And she was dancing and doing her little dance, but she was wasn't she singing at first? She was rapping at first. Then Mama was on the floor dancing. Like I said, okay, she's giving us a little show.
She aggravated. Just looking at my nerves. Mississippi tore that freaking pole up.
Her stunt double did, yes.
She don't.
I mean, some of them are flexible, but some of them stunts, they don't do.
You don't think she do that? Mercedes do her own stunts, right?
No.
They really got they don't do all their own dancing.
No, they're flexible. Like they be upside down for real and stuff.
They be up there on them poles like that.
It can be that. Listen, the one. Remember in the first episode when she was upside down, she was breathing heavy. I don't think that was the actress. I don't think that was Brandy.
I don't know, but she worked the hell out of that pole.
They did.
And I thought that wig was gonna fall off. I don't know why I just threw that wig was gonna fall off because something about how they set the scene up with the blonde wig, and then she was like, "It don't look good on my skin." He was like, everything look good on your chocolate skin." And then
I didn't mind the blonde wig on her.
I didn't mind it either.
I didn't mind it, but then they flash back to you hear Uncle Clifford he's narrating, and they flash back. Shakira says she about to investigate. That's your people. Hey, Balance. He turned me all the Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Right, not all of them do the stunts. Some of them are actual strippers. Like you could notice because you don't see their faces sometimes. But going back to Keyshawn when she was a kid, and she was in. I don't understand why they was calling her that she looked like burnt chicken and all kind of stuff, and I was like,
Oh, from the backstory.
yeah, I'm like,
You
she's not
talking about
even
the
ugly. She's
see that's the
actually prettier than the sisters, in my opinion.
but D, that's how colorism works.
I
There's
know, but it's like
a lot of
she is
beautiful,
nowhere no near ugly to me. She was
yeah,
always beautiful.
but it doesn't matter to a lot of these men,
Yeah, I know. Mind
especially
you, the guy was dark skinned himself.
that's what I was about to say. But that's how black men view black some
Oh yeah,
majority. I'm not even. That's how some black men view black women. It's
yeah,
not even sometimes about the actual face itself. A lot of the times, it has to do with complexion to the point where they call you by your skin color. Hey, light skin. Hey, brown skin. Da 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 da. Like, why? Like, that's how rooted it is. Remember when we was having a conversation? You was like, we was talking about one of the actresses, and you was like, oh my gosh, she's such a beautiful dark skinned girl. And I was like, don't say dark skin, just say beautiful. Because when we start to make it seem like, oh, we have to we have to put your skin color in there, that takes away from it. It's like I'm just beautiful. It doesn't matter what skin color I am, I'm beautiful, period. And so when it comes to like a lot of men, when they view women, you can be the most beautiful woman in the world, they would still think if you took a lighter skinned woman versus a darker skinned woman, the lighter skinned woman may not even be as beautiful as the darker skinned woman, but they would still go after her,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but it still goes on today. And the thing is, I see a lot of dark skinned men with light skinned women or white. And we oh, you was in the chat the other day that we El Teddy did. You was there, and we was kind of talking about that too, where it happens in all the communities, whether it's straight, whether it's gay, because they have a lot of like for me, I think I said there too, what I noticed, a lot of guys from down south, when they come to New York, they mostly tend to be around a lot of white people.
Mm.
I don't know if it's I don't know what it is, but over here in New York, I think we're one of the we're mostly tight knit. Like Jersey too. We're very tight knit with our
Yeah.
own people. We don't I mean we do mix, but we know our blackness. Some
Yeah.
states don't, you know, I'm not saying there's not racism here, colorism here. Of course, there's colorism all over the world. But I think it's more heavy down south. So in a way, I don't want to say we can't blame in a way we can't blame Keyshawn for going to Derek, because one, the black men was showing that they didn't want her, and then on top of that, he was showing interest even though he ain't shit.
But you want to know something? A lot of white men who like black women like dark black women. You
Yeah.
ever look at a lot of biracial couples? It's never a light
Oh, my
skinned black
cousins.
woman. It's usually a darker skinned
Hmm.
black woman that the white men are drawn to.
Hmm.
Um, it's just so it's like it's a thing, I guess. I don't know.
My cousin, both actually two of my cousins, that's a brother and sister. He's married to a white woman. He's like either between your complexion or mine, because we have that I have like that rich dark skin, and my cousin, his sister, she's married to a white man too. And I realized basically what you said, they go for the darker women, or either the brown or the chestnut or the dark skinned women.
Uh huh. They do. And so I felt like that was part of the story as well.
Yeah.
Definitely part of the story as well.
Hmm.
The black boys talking about her skin color as if they wasn't the same skin color.
Hmm.
The light skin girl always getting the attention, always um you know
It was a lot of themes in here. Colorism, yes, was a heavy one. Generational curses, and like where Derek's dad was beating on him, and then he ended up beating the. I couldn't watch it a second time because that little baby was screaming, and I couldn't. That's another thing I can't take is child abuse.
could you imagine taking your child to the hospital and you find out that their arm is dislocated
Mhm.
and that they have bruises all on their back because of their father?
The nurse looked, and she looked at the doctor. The doctor was like, and to me, kind of the doctor, the way how the doctor was saying it, kind of it kind of sounded like he knew that he was beating on the child when he said, "Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time." Why was he kept brushing it away? If you thought about it, because he said,
I don't
"Oh,
think that was before he saw the bruises on the back.
no, it wasn't before the bruises." But it also makes you think: did he think that the baby's arm just came out, or does he think that the boyfriend, the husband, did something? Is that
No,
her husband or boyfriend?
that's her boyfriend. I feel like she knew that I feel like he thought that maybe, he's a child, he dislocated his arm. It's okay, whatever, until they saw the bruises on the baby back.
Oh, Dominique, I'm sorry. I don't like that.
People sick, they stupid.
Mm. But it also it dealt with molestation, possible
But
molestation.
with the father, right?
But he was holding light skinned girl and she was like pushing him off all the time. I
And
wanted them
the
to
mother
go
gotta
in
know about
depth a little bit more about it. They just grazed the surface and made you that's what I'm saying. This show, it makes you think and be like, wait,
it. But the mother know what's up.
she do. And I like her. I like the actress because I've been seeing her in a lot of things, and she still look good. She was looking that way from the '90s.
She still look good, yeah.
She look good. She ain't shit, but she still look good. Well, the character ain't shit.
um, so we don't jump all over.
We jumping all. I'm just remembering
We
certain
just we
things.
just talk. You guys, we're not going in no particular order. We're just talking about how the episode plays
We're just
out.
right because I didn't take notes, and I watched the episode twice, but I low key don't want to watch it a third time because it can be pretty triggering, and I don't want to. It was a lot to unpack. It dealt with also the when Keyshawn got pregnant, and he was a virgin when they had sex. Look at her with her husband. Look.
Hold on, yeah.
But she did with her husband. So I realized that Derek was a virgin when they ended up having sex at the party, and then well the ball. And then did you guys realize that when they showed the white ball and then they showed the black ball, the difference? They had champagne glasses. The white people had champagne glasses, and the blacks had the red solo cups. They had the white people had their ball at this nice
At the ball,
house. Yeah, I like the way how they switched it and showed the difference between the black ball and the white ball. The black ball
it
was
was
in
two different
somebody.
balls.
Yes, you didn't catch on. That her sisters went to. Her sisters went to the black one, and she went to the white one. The white one they had the champagne glasses, and then they showed to the black one they had the red solo cups. You didn't realize it? You gotta pay attention. But that's the thing. It's such an intense show that it intense show that it shows things like this, and you gotta pick up on it.
Yeah. Wow.
It
And I
was
thought
showing
it was nice that he
classism.
came in
That's what you call it. Classism,
classism. Yeah.
something like that. It had so many topics, so many themes. I felt like I was reading a book. It was such a great episode. It was a lot to unpack. You deal with the rape, the R word. You dealt with abuse. You dealt with biracial relationships. You dealt with
Right.
feeling at your highest, but then how did you get there? Because let's talk about Rome and his demise soon. When he ripped off her thing, her titty was hanging out.
No. See, this
I
is
was like,
no.
that
We
is
gotta start from
crazy.
the beginning with Rome. We gotta start with
Uh,
when with the whole key situation from the room, and he got upset with them. He got upset with them because he was like, basically he felt like he was too good for them. So when he came back and
yeah,
him and Murder got into it, he already knew what was going on between Murder and
right,
oh boy, he already knew what was going
right,
on between them. So when he walked into that room with Mississippi, he was already feeling himself. He felt like he was trying to set it up for her already. with the the lash deal, the wig deal. Like he was really trying to do it, and the fact that he was trying to make it seem like you a stripper, This is what you do. Like like you might as well do it for me. Like with his thing out and everything. Like I felt so betrayed by him for her because it's like I felt like he was the one person that she probably could trust because for some reason he gave off this trustful like I got your back situation. I'm always
Really?
here for you.
He
I
gave me
thought
threes.
before this episode, I really thought he was down for her. The beginning of this episode, I felt like he was going to take money from her. I felt like he was trying to get her in these deals and take the money for it or whatever the case may be, and not give her a cut. That's what I thought. But then we started getting down to the end of it, then we saw what we thought. He thought he was going to be able to pimp her out. She was going to be his little sex slave or whatever, doing whatever he want her to do because he's her manager or whatever the case may be. And
But
so,
that no, yeah, continue.
but it just made me feel some type of way because after watching everything that she went through, you realize that like Shorty can't catch a break. Even after everything she went through and finally went home, she still couldn't catch a break. Like every time she get a high moment, she get
Yeah.
knocked down. And I'm like, yo, at what point do you be like, F this life? Like, you know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
like you almost just got potentially raped. You almost just got raped. Then you go home and you get abused. You find out your kids are being abused.
Hmm.
Like, baby, how do you escape this? And I realized that I think they not giving her husband's not getting a job because his family, well, her boyfriend, his family blackmailed him because he's dating a black girl.
Right. They cut him off.
Not blackmail him, but like blackballed him, I should
Yeah,
say.
they cut him off. That's why they get sued before the season started because the other girl said the show is like her play. Listen, ain't nobody. I know who you're talking about. Ain't nobody thinking about her. Please, she needs to go do something. That was not. But here's the thing about Dominique about this show. This show is not. Couture been trying to get this show on the air for almost 15 years because she did the play in 2005. She did the play in 2005. Is it Monif? Monif said it. Hey Ellen, how you do? You always on time, Miss Ellen. But I think it was Monique or somebody. I forgot who said it. That they said that they took this idea, but this has been around for a long time. But it was a really good episode. I've been known that Rome was a sleazeball since season 1. The way how he was looking at Keyshawn, I didn't trust it at all, and he was a cokehead. Cokehead. But what else went? It was a lot going on in this episode. It was really good. Um Shout outs for Patrice Woodbine working down to the cafe. Y'all saw Patrice? And she said when he gonna take her on a real date or something like that, she said. I don't even know where Chloe went.
My bad, my bad.
Okay, that's fine.
What happened? Wait, what you were saying?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Patrice Woodbine working at the cafe.
Right. First of all, okay, so when she met, how old is the babies? How old is all this?
That's what I would. That's another thing. What is the timeline? The timeline ain't making no sense, kind of, because they didn't say. When they had sex, I was assuming that she got pregnant on the spot. She
She
said
did
the baby is 3 years old, so I'm thinking Keyshawn had to be about 17, 18. Add 7 years. Keyshawn is not no 22, 23.
Wasn't that like her senior year in school or no?
It had to be like she had to be 17 or 18. So add 3 years to that. She is not 21.
No. They Shakira was supposed to be investigating it. Shakira was supposed to be the investigator.
Who's she talking to? Ask Katori what's going on. What's up? Because I was like, I don't understand the timeline. And you know, sometimes when they do backstories, they say like 3 months later or a year later or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure it out. When did the timeline happen? Shakira, go find out the timeline. Hey, Ellen, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I done walked away. Y'all done came in the room. Look.
Yeah, I said it wrong. Wait. But wait, Amanda says something, and the show takes place there. Yeah, it takes place in 2020. It's very accurate too for the timeline too. But actually, fun fact: when it first came on, the first season, I thought it was centered around Hurricane Katrina.
What?
When the first season came around, I was kind of confused about the timeline because I thought it was around Hurricane Katrina because the way how it started with Autumn Night and the hurricane and whatever.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's okay. Here's the thing, Dominique.
Y'all, I'll be right back.
She said a line.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I can't
Y'all,
talk for 5 minutes.
it's gonna be 5 minutes. You got it, D. They got you. Y'all got them? I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta run to the store.
I'm not going.
It closed at 10. I'll be right back.
Oh Lord, she want me to talk to y'all for 5. I can't even talk for 5 seconds. But Dominique, I was wondering if that was the case because there's a line that she says, "I'm taking care of 3 kids." Rain, I forgot the little boy's name, and but then she says Derek Jr. But I think she was talking about Derek himself, and that's when he slapped her. Listen, when he pulled out that iron, I wanted to. I wanted to turn off the TV. I said, "Oh no, he's not gonna bram her in her head. He's not gonna give her a mark, and he's not gonna have her looking like Zuko from Last Airbender." And she was like, "Don't know anything about my face. Anything about my face." You still investigating? Okay. But overall, what do you guys think about this season? Because I don't remember anything else. Oh, I want to talk about the Wardy thing, but I want to talk about it when she comes back. Wardy, and the thing is, I knew Zuko, right? Ellen knows what I'm talking about. She knows. Did it? He tried to make her like Zuko. He tried to make her like Zuko, but I want to talk about the Wardy thing, but I always kept telling Chloe, even here, on the lives, I kept telling her there's a reason why they're playing this game. Because if you realize when he gave old dude the fentanyl, and when he left, which was it? This didn't make no sense either. He falls right and makes a big noise. People look and they run towards him. Nobody suspected Wardy did something. Him just walking away like that. But then when they did a close up and he's walking, he has like this villainous, attractive villainous smile. He does one of these. In other words, like he killed him. It was a reason why they did. Ellen, don't get me started. You know what's funny, Ellen? I've never really sat down and watched a whole entire season or the series of The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra. Excuse me. As you guys come in, it's 9 of y'all in here. We should have 9 or more likes. Thank you for coming. We do this every week. Next week we're gonna do this on Chloe's channel. But did y'all peep that though? When he was walking away, and the funny thing is, I realized it the second time when I watched it the first time, and in my head I said they should have had Wardy wink at the end, and they did. He did, and the second time I noticed it, the first time I didn't, and I was like, if I was Katori, I would have made him wink at the camera, and she did. She heard me. We're supposed to be getting everybody back story of the main characters. Are they gonna do it like fixing my back, y'all? Are they gonna do it like Next week is somebody's backstory. I actually like shows that have a backstory every week. I don't know if you guys ever watched Once Upon a Time. They used to do that. Um, is it called Revolution? Someone like that used to do it. I like when they do backstories. Cora is whack. I like that Cora had an LGBT story though. Toph was that girl. Toph should have been black. Toph said every time she look up, she getting her butt. But Toph was blind. I said Toph right, cause N would never. Cora like she didn't give a damn about anything. But is it 5 minutes yet? She not back yet. I got nothing else. I'm trying to remember what else happened. This is what happens when you don't write notes. But I have a busy life. But who is your favorite character from P Valley? Who is your favorite character? You still investigating? What do you invest? What you trying to find out again? I forgot. I'm getting tired, y'all. I'll be honest. Uncle Clifford, drop the link. Hold on. Let me get the link for Miss Mamas. Y'all give me a second. Oh Lord. Wait, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the link for her. This is only for Chloe, okay, y'all? The link is up, Miss Chloe. Where it Chloe? Let me see. I sent her the link. Let me see what she's doing. Chloe, are you back?
Um, the truth.
Trying to see where she is. All right. Like how she's in it. You're in it twice. Look how.
Yeah, because my laptop is open at home and then I'm on my phone in the car.
Do you want me to remove the other one then?
Yeah, you can remove the other one.
Okay.
Okay. So, what did you talk about? How he, how Woody, where, so my question was, do you think that Woody did it more so for Keyshawn, or do you think he did it more so for Little Murder? Because if you think about it, right, um, the sad part about all of this is that Keyshawn didn't even realize that. Well, when she tried to explain that he tried to rape her, she didn't say rape. She said that tried to F me. Meaning she really just felt like he was trying to have sex with her. Which is also a telltale sign of like how much stuff she's been through. Right?
Hmm.
And so for him, and then she said, and he know everything about Law Murder, like everything. Talking about the fact about the video or whatever case may be. So it just made me wonder, did he do? I mean, of course, I know it had some intent because of Keyshawn, but it also made me wonder: was it more so for Little Murder because that's his homie, like for real, for real? You know what I mean?
I agree with Dominique. I think it's both, but also what they did. Remember when she tried on that blonde wig? He said, "I hate that wig." It's like they were trying to show that he's kind of attracted to her too.
Uh-huh.
So maybe they're gonna have a thing
Going on. Oh,
going
when
on.
she was like, when they was arguing, and she looked at him and was like, these niggas, these ninjas essing.
That was
And
funny. He said,
he,
It's like the thing." He said, "I think they." Because they were acting like a man, they was acting like a married couple, and it was getting on my nerves. Both of y'all could go.
just
Both
being
Big T and Lil Murder, Big and Lil, get up out of here. Get up out of here. Wait, what happened? Now she's gone again. Because we're gonna talk about the assassination of Rome, and she's back. So
y'all give me 1 second. I'm inside the store.
okay, okay. But when she comes back, because I said it here already. So it is 10 o'clock. I'm getting tired. My foot is stuck in my thing. Uh, like up. Remember to like up this video, guys. Give me 1 second too. Oh my God. Not today. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I'm not even muted. I'm over here acting crazy. Who was arguing? Are you talking about Lil Murder and Big T? He said he liked her hair that's grown out. Yeah, he likes her hair natural, but to me, it kind of indicated that he has some sort of attraction to her. He has some sort, yeah. And my guess is she was 17 when she had the baby, but then
Okay, y'all.
she was 3. Then the baby is 3 years old. I only saw 2 kids. I didn't see no other kids there. But if
But
you're going back to season 1, Uncle Clifford said that she had more than one kid. Like, remember when the baby, the Rain, the baby, that's the only baby that you saw in season 1. But Uncle Clifford did mention that she had more than one kid. They
but
didn't. We don't know how many kids she actually has. So I'm wondering if she has an older kid, where that
I
kid is at,
I honestly
or
think that she has. You can hear me.
yeah.
So
Hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Because remember the first season,
Who is your
the
man?
first season, remember the first season she had a baby. So
Yeah,
wait a minute. So it must be
and
second.
it
This
was
must be.
it was the newborn. It wasn't the little boy that she took to the doctor.
Right. No, I think she had another baby since the year was done.
No, because the
No.
baby was a girl. It was the baby named Rain, and the baby Regal. That's the baby name, Regal, not Rain.
It was something I wanted to say.
Uh, Big T okay. I don't even find him that attractive. Y'all can have him. And y'all can have Little Murder too, honestly.
Now
Yeah,
we can have the words too.
you can have Little Murder
Oh,
too.
so
I like the actor himself. The actor looks better than Little Murder.
yeah.
But what we were saying before, when you went to the store, is that remember I kept saying there's a reason why they're playing this game, because why they keep showing it. And remember when he went to go give him some of the fentanyl. First of all, he tricked him. He was like, "You hit it first," and he did a he did an out. He did a swipe.
I didn't hear anything you said.
Do you want me to wait for you till you get in the house?
I'm walking into the door right now.
Okay.
So bring up my other profile unless you removed it. It's too far.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
So let's give her a couple minutes. Hopefully we don't. We're gonna wrap this up. So I'm getting tired. I've been up since 4:30. It's
My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. It was my bad.
fine.
I didn't realize that we was gonna be up here this late, and I forgot what time was so close. Um, but um, oh, I wanted to bring up the fact that now I was thinking. Now I know he probably is dead, but I was thinking, what if he not dead?
He knocked out. How you mean he not dead? You saw when he did this. Bloop.
Yeah, but you know how they be doing it on TV. You know how they be doing it on TV where it be like, oh, they don't really be dead. If you don't get back up. But I knew something was up. But did you ever answer my question about whether he did it for Keyshawn or Lord Murder?
I think he did both because the scene when he said, "Oh, he likes her with her hair natural," to me it showed an indication that he has a liking to her.
Yeah, and they got like an unspoken connection.
Yeah.
So
and
now,
Ellen, you laughing at me, Miss Ellen?
because he always doing some dramatic stuff. What you falling up for?
I be like this 24/7. Well, I do. When I know people, I'm like this. I like to be silly. Boom, boom, and it
But
crazy, crazy.
you know what really triggered me towards the end when he talked about how his father beat on him, which is why he was having black eyes and stuff like that. And
Oh,
then
Derek?
he talked about how his father beat on him, so he was going to do the same thing to his children.
Right, a generational curse.
Right. And then but at the end, when he would to put that iron towards that girl's face.
That was so spooky. I didn't like that.
All she could say was, not my face, not my face,
not my face.
That really hurt me because
It did.
it's the simple fact that's like, please just do it anywhere but my face. Like, not even, you better not burn me with this iron. Just please don't burn my face. Right. And I really, really feel sad. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what's her next move now? Because, like, this is too much. And it shows that he's been, that's what I want to say. When she went back to the father house with the stepmother and the sisters, when the first time he hit her, she went back to the house and she was
in that white dress,
in a rain, pregnant, in a nightgown, and the mother was like, "Well, you gotta go and you gotta live with the choices that you make." Blah 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 blah. And I'm just sitting here like, how cold-hearted could you be? Aren't you the same one that was just sitting on that couch telling her, be careful about becoming a man's Barbie doll because he'll buy a new one and all this other stuff, and you literally just sat there and left that girl out in the rain? And I don't even think her father was there, to be honest with you, because you think that her father was like that too?
I think so. He didn't really pay attention because remember when they were taking pictures of the little girl? Keyshawn, take a picture. Take a picture of my foot. For what? I'm your daughter.
But that's because he's low down and trifling too. Because he was, feeling or whatever with the other little girl.
He was right. He was. I think he was molesting her. The way, just her face, and he probably had other women too. Because remember, what you just said about what the mother said. She could have been meaning that, because it goes to that. What's that saying? The way how you get them is the way how you lose them. Twitter has discovered Shannon Thornton.
She was on a cream and
I like her.
Hold on, wait. Oh, she's on the purple pack.
Yeah, she's actually I like. You ever see her with short hair and she had like a bang? Yes, that's. I was just saying that. I see her with a bang, but it's like she looks so cute with that. She's gorgeous.
She is.
Shannon Thornton.
Oh, she got that hairline anyway. Period.
So cute. She's cute. But that was so devastating. And then it's like, yeah, like what is her next move? But also, when Wardy went to old boy's house, you saw he had an orgy going on. They was in there doing the most. I was like, I was like, okay, P Valley. P Valley giving you the sex scenes. I'm not even mad at it. It was like somebody was
Everybody was in there getting it. Even
and
everybody was getting it
and
in.
the two women was scissoring. I said
He was like, "Y'all just gotta go."
they have
But let me tell you how dumb Woody is though, because he's dumb. Not Woody.
dumb
Not Woody. What is his name? And why can't I get his name?
dead man. That's what he is. Dead man. A dead
Okay.
man.
You so.
This is his name.
Let me tell you how dumb he is. He knew something was up when he put the drugs on the table.
And
He
it
was
was a
like,
different color. It was more gray than white actually.
I didn't peep that. But he told him, "You go first." Why would you smoke? Why would you not pay attention to the fact that you put these two lines here and he went for the third one?
No, but you know what it looked like he did? He made it look like he snorted from that one and he snorted the other ones at the to me it looked like because he did this and I think he was trying to pretend like he did it and then went to the other ones. You get what I'm saying?
He did, but like if you do 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, and you see the third one is going and it's still the two right there, like
Whatever he did, it don't matter now. Bye. And he's
and
dead.
he gave him that wink. I said night night, nigga.
Yes,
But
I didn't.
we knew somebody was going to die though. We just
Yeah,
could not figure
and
out
I love that. I didn't notice it the first time, and I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, they should have had Wardy wink at the end. So when I watched it the second time, he winked. I was like, but even when he was telling him that, um, he said you don't. You're fortunate to have somebody actually escort you to death or something like that. He was telling him
I can't remember.
when he was
Yeah.
and he was sitting there just smiling with
letting him
his
die.
like the angel of death.
But how did he get the phone? No, how did
I
he
don't think he got it. I
how did
didn't
he
see
no,
it.
he got the phone. But how did he get the video? And you know that the other dude that's supposed to be coming out with the the songs, the music videos, whatever, the other dude.
Is he supposed to come out with a song, or was he saying that Little
No,
Murder's next track is the trade, whatever he's saying, like making it so? I don't care.
he's gonna try to outlaw murder.
I
On
don't care.
track.
Y'all could get rid of him. I don't care about him.
Who Little Murder?
No, not like Little Murder. I meant a red and gold guy. Not red. The dude that had on the gold and blue. The same guy you just said.
Oh,
You just said it. I don't know his name, and I don't care to know
I
his
don't
name.
know his name. You usually know
Light
all
skin
the names. Escort him to the afterlife. Woody buried his mama. He buried his mama? Yes.
Yeah. Now it's making me think, did you kill your mama?
What? Why you think he would kill his mama?
He buried his mama. This ain't new to him. He used to he was showing the fentanyl. He was like, I mean, it wasn't this big, but
so you think Woody killed his mama?
it's making me think that way. It may not. Oh God.
At this point, they all some murderers because remember Uncle Clifford was out there when he was at the grave. I'm sorry for this.
Except little murder.
Except for Little Murder, but you don't. But no, didn't what's the name go to jail for him?
That's what little murder be doing. He be like this. You ever notice he be like this? He be like,
I don't pay that much attention to Little Murder. They love Little Murder though.
I don't. Like, he cool.
They love him.
Barry.
So whose story y'all think they're gonna get into next?
Maybe Whisper. I won't be mad about to learn a little bit more about Whisper and why is she like that.
We not gonna get her until later because we have to figure out what she's about now.
Maybe
mystery.
Maybe Big L. Oh, you know what I was saying? The next thing is, where is Uncle Clifford's parents?
You think Uncle Cliff is.
I would love to get a backstory of him, his childhood. I would love to, but don't have Uncle Murder. Don't have Nico's old ass playing Uncle Murder as a child because it's not believable.
I think Little Murder's next
I want to see Uncle.
because I think they're gonna out him and he's gonna start going through it, and then we're gonna get his story, just like we got Keyshawn's because like this was her height. Well, her height. I just feel so bad. Well, honestly, it's not even her height. It's kind of like the lowest.
It's a bit of both. You know what's funny? It's a bit of both. It's kind of like how I'm feeling right now. Like you're at your high, but you're also at your low at the same time.
What?
Like she's at her high, but she's also at her lowest point.
Right.
Like she is that girl, but also it also shows that you could be that you could have that level of success. It doesn't mean that your life is perfect.
I just feel so bad because
I
like,
do and I don't.
But what kind of like? And I don't want this to sound funny for the strippers out there, but she's still a stripper, and it's a lot of stuff that comes with stripping. So my thing is Keyshawn's goal like? Are you going to stop being a stripper to be something else, or is this your thing? Is this it for you? Like, what is next for Keyshawn? Because it's like, how many cities you gonna go around and dance on a pole? You know what I mean? How long is this gonna last?
But she's not just a stripper. She's very much an example of what a lot of these girls are now. On you could go online and be a damn Instagram model. She's an India Love. She's a Dream Doll.
So
she's
are
an
we
Amber
moving back to
Rose.
that?
Huh?
So do we think that's the direction?
Yeah, it's been a direction. Look, she has all these endorsements, and a lot of girls that be on the that be hitting on the YouTube and Instagram and all these, they get endorsements like that, but they don't necessarily have a stereotypical job, as I say, so to speak.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a stereotypical job. She's seen as a beautiful girl that's like an India Love, like a
just like the influencers.
she's an influencer. So she's very reminiscent of these influencers.
I just hate how this ended for her.
It ain't end yet.
I know, but like
I would have loved to see her just do one of these to Derek.
you think she's gonna kill him?
I don't know. I don't know.
I want her to. Because I feel like she will get her power back if she did.
Did she ever have power? Yeah, no.
She did.
When she cussed out her mama and said, "You forgot to say that he was serving his wife first. You served his wife first," and she threw the mashed potatoes at her. She threw something right back at her.
To her wife, her mom.
He left her mother for him for this one.
Right, but why she didn't go with the mom?
Ask Katori. I don't know. Hello.
Trying to say like, don't be giving us no stories and not giving us the full stories. Hey, Monique.
The 4th of July was yesterday. What happened?
No, I was just saying hey to Monique. But this episode
it unpacked a lot, and it had a lot of topics that needed to be seen on the airwaves: colorism, abuse of children, abuse of women. How does it take those people that are at the top? What does it take, and how did you get there? Maintaining that top. Touch a little bit of the DL life in the industry as well.
Colorism.
Classism. Because Keyshawn's not broke. Dad got money.
But she just never could go back. Like, they families disown both of them.
Mm-hmm. we'll see next week what they're gonna give us. But
Yeah,
this episode was really, it was really good. It was a lot. I needed my
like
to sit down after.
I actually like this episode a lot, but it was really intense.
It was very intense. I would like them to stop doing all that outside my damn window. I don't see the fascination for for fireworks. I really don't.
I hate them.
I hate that.
I hate them. But I think that's it, y'all. Did we miss anything? I can't remember. I know
I don't think so. We basically touched everything in a nutshell.
yeah, I know I stepped out for a second, so I missed a lot.
I
So
did. I didn't understand when old boy fell, right, and everybody ran to him. Nobody suspected Woody. He was just walking out of the room like nobody saw him.
because like
I said, "This is."
oh, suspicion of disbelief. Like everybody was going to be like, "Oh, it's him! It was him!"
I
Like,
would have. That's the nigga right there. Look at him. Like you leaving, and this man fell on the floor, and you leaving the scene. That's iffy.
I guess. I mean,
But I like that he broke the fourth wall. I like when
but
people
that's the
break the fourth
point.
wall. Yeah, he did a.
So y'all think he gonna get in trouble for this?
I don't. I hope not.
You think
Because
they
now
gonna
they're
rat
even
him?
giving what they're giving Wardy more to work with now.
Yeah, but what now? Woody gonna be on the run for murder?
Lil Murder ain't gonna say nothing because he said, "How you know that he on whatever?"
No, not for murder, but for murder, like for murdering Woody. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, for murder, child. I keep calling this man Woody. He gonna be on
Versace
the run
Road,
for murder,
Versace Road,
but
Rome.
no. But he gonna be now. Woody gonna be on the run for
I
murdering.
don't. No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? They gonna be out here in that hearse.
Oh, God.
Trying to get away from it, trying to get away from it. But I feel like something, but I mean, they probably just call it an overdose, right? I think that's what it's gonna be, an
Yeah,
overdose.
they're just gonna say that he overdoses. That's what they said, and then yeah,
And now, and watch Woody be having flashbacks of Rome coming to him in his sleep, y'all, because y'all know they like to drag stuff out forever and ever and a day. We gonna have mad ghost hunting Pink in like 3 days.
I'm good. This is not American Horror Story. Y'all don't have to be doing all that.
The one guy automatically assumes he OD. Yeah, I don't think he'll get in trouble. If Woody's on a run, I hope they don't catch him this season, right? Like I feel
I
like this
like
can go
Woody.
so many different ways at this point, right? Yeah.
Listen, everybody, because how the hell they didn't know Montavious is missing? How come nobody didn't looking for Montavious?
I think they are.
Who?
The sheriff.
That but he needs to retire with his
No, but
old
the
self.
sheriff is looking, but he low key looking. He not blatantly looking. That's why when he was talking to Keyshawn outside the house, and he was
He
asking
looking for
her
them honey goals.
about Autumn,
Honey
because
goals.
Autumn is his wife. It was Montavious' wife that he was looking for.
Mm.
That's why he was asking what's her real name. They on. I mean, they gonna piece it all up eventually. But Chad, we just gotta go through making up our own storylines for the time being. Because
Well,
y'all,
hurry up because we almost up to episode 10.
they probably got seasons because they made us wait. They probably got footage. They made us wait.
Whatever. Hurry up.
But I hope y'all subscribe to It's Me D. If y'all did not subscribe, I hope y'all go over to my channel and subscribe if y'all did not subscribe. So next week we are going to be over on my channel. We're gonna pick up where we left off. I know we crammed a lot into this live, so it wasn't really structured how our normal reviews are. So we normally real prepared and structured. If this your first time watching, it's just a one-off. It's a one-off, okay?
Yeah,
But we still had so much fun discussing everything, and I mean everything.
Everything, because a lot went on in them 2 episodes. If my energy level is low, it's after 10, and I've been up since 4, so I'm trying to listen. I'm tired, and plus, I don't know. Today just was just a weird day for me.
It's definitely. Oh, you are you? What are you doing tomorrow on live on your channel?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Nothing that I know of.
This week?
Huh?
Are you doing anything else this week that they need to look out for on your channel?
I don't think so. No, but like seriously, I'm this whole week I've been busy. I can't say what I'm doing, but I'm busy. Possibly this week, so it's
All right,
hard for
well,
me to do
turn on your
anything.
notifications just in case D decide he doing something this week. Y'all get a notification if he does. Okay.
I'm trying to get on top of it, but it's like I'm supposed. I did a few videos. I just haven't gotten to them yet.
Well, you better get them together. Chop
I
chop.
do- it's time. Y'all think I be lying when I say I don't have time sometimes.
Make
I
time.
be tired. Well, then I'm gonna be telling sleep to go to hell because I be listen. I'm about to pack up my lunch for tomorrow and then go to shower and then go to bed.
I don't know. I was thinking about actually going on my channel for a second. I don't know yet though.
I
But
probably just stop by to say hello to bother you. Like I
maybe
always do. I always do some
stop it.
people's things.
Um, Married at First Sight is back tomorrow. So we got 3 hours live stream tomorrow for Married at First Sight premiere. We got one wedding. So y'all join me in the chat. In the chat though, we're not streaming live, but we'll be in the chat. I might come back either later on. I don't know. It's probably too late. Probably tomorrow when I get off work, we'll do an early live because I want to go through the submission video with Jasmine and Cam Newton, and I want to talk about
Who's that?
Jasmine, the comedian, and Cam Newton. She out here saying that she's submissive to her boyfriend and doing all the things that he doing everything that thinking for him and cooking for him and cleaning for him and doing everything, having anal sex for him and everything, and she don't even like it. She just do every she knows his every step. She thinks for him, and yeah, and that's her being submissive, not a slave though, but just her being
No,
submissive. Child.
that's slavery.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. So we're gonna
That's
get into
slavery,
that.
mama. Who fooled her?
He did.
Control.
Got her thinking that this is submission, but baby, that's not submission. That's okay though.
Control.
So,
What you wanna do?
it's ridiculous.
Control.
We'll get into that conversation tomorrow afternoon, and we'll go through the trailer, Married
Do
at First
you
Sight,
should
and
I
we'll.
mention what I told you earlier today?
What you told me earlier today about what? I
The
don't know.
Queen.
Oh yeah, what
So
we doing, right?
as you guys know, Beyonce's album, is it Renaissance? Renaissance Part One?
Act one.
Act One, Part One, whatever. She giving us a double feature. Um, drops July 29th, I want to say. So what I am going to do, I don't think I'm going to work that. You said it before. I thought of it before. I don't think I'm going to work that day
I think I'm
because
calling out.
12 o'clock. I am going to listen to the album and then I'm going to edit it on the spot. And then I think I want to do. I want to do a live discussion at 8 p.m. that same day. Yes, I invited Chloe. I invited the Darren Green show. I don't know if you ever seen him.
I'll
He
check him
does
out.
like a lot of pop cultures and culture stuff and whatnot. But
Oh, it's gonna be.
amongst other people that I know that are Beyonce stans like myself. So
I'm gonna
I'm
be on Station
excited.
Head.
Oh yes,
We going
Station
to Station Head because we listening to the whole album, and Station Head, y'all could call in and we could talk about the songs and everything. It's gonna be a whole party on Station Head, and then I might do like a quick like talk review on my channel. Yeah, because y'all know I'm not going to work. It's Beyonce Day. It's B Day.
It's
Period.
B Day. Your birthday is coming up too in September, right?
Am I? It's a Virgo thing.
That's a Virgo thing.
It's Virgo energy, baby. It's Virgo energy. It's coming September all the way. But yeah, that's it, y'all. We're gonna let y'all go. We're gonna let y'all go. And we're gonna talk to y'all next week. I can't wait to really be able to dive into one episode and give y'all all the juicy details. Because thank you, D, for holding me down last week while I was suffering.
It's
And
fine. Good. Glad you're better now.
I'm still stuffy, but I'm better.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all for something else later.